How is everybody this afternoon? Mr. Funky Rude Dude, Bodine, Mark Gordon, Wayne, Ferndog, how we doing today? Oh, apparently I did. Oh, wow, I had a whole lot of glass go missing the other day. How's it going, Jaskar? Hmm, I'm doing pretty good. Just woke up from a nap. It just came out today. Figured I'd try it out and a little slow. A little slow, but I figured I'd try it out with the uh, doing some of the soil sampling because I wasn't liking that other little gator. This thing just kind of looks cool. It's already 1,600 hours already. Holy cow. I have not played since, what, yesterday. So I'm probably gonna drop this off over by my other gator quick. Get a few things picked up, sleep through the night, and then keep picking up my mess in the morning. Let's see. I'll open the overview on some of my factories quick. Okay, you're not too bad. Okay, that one's in decent shape. You're still building. Cogent has issues, but I knew that. Duke Energy's got something full. Put, 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 put. Okay, Crystal Steel has a product full. Charcoal Factory's full. I never remembered to empty that thing, ever. Not everyone, but I own most everyone. You look at the map, I own most every factory. I don't have any of the vineyards yet. But almost every factory I own. I still have quite a few I've got to place down. Fummins. No arc for me today. Not sure if you or anyone else has had any problems getting on the map since update has me and Mrs. couldn't get on playing multiplayer and couldn't get on it, so I had to go back to the one before the update. I've had no issues. I'm on the newest update. Update 18. And I haven't had any issues with it. Other than it being slow, it looks pretty decent. a little on the slow side. I know they'd go faster than 15 miles an hour. Thank you for that follow, Harvey Clicks. How you doing today? Other than it being a little bit on the slow side, it's kind of nice. I like it. But I was in the middle of, yeah, a whole lot of stuff. I was down here picking up my messes, of which I made many. Yes, actually, it is the new one. So far, just me, Fumans. But yeah, that's the new one that just came out today from Black Sheep Modding. I don't really have any issue with the Gator from the DLC, Fumans. The only thing I don't like about the newest one with the 3-point is it doesn't seem like it wants to drive without putting it on cruise control. For me, it hitches a lot and it won't reach maximum speed unless I set the cruise control on it. Oh. Bodine, well, it looked like Fumans for a second. You both had blue text for your your writing. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind the Gator from the DLC. Just it didn't seem like it wanted to drive properly for me. Alright, I should be done. Oh no, still have gravel piles down that way. Never mind. Spoke too soon. The glass doesn't throw errors, it just falls through the world and ends up at the shop. It's a common problem with some of those explosions. If they aren't set just right, things can fall through the ground. Must be a mod for... Must be my mods. But don't tell me that, Fumans, because it's coming my way after it's done with you. And I don't want that kind of snow, because it means I'm going to have to go out and plow multiple times. Yeah, I wish loading trucks worked like that in real life. Yeah, it's not too much to worry about. It happened to me. If I go over to my shop right now, I've got a whole bunch of glass sitting on the ground. Speaking of which, I've got a trailer around here somewhere with a bunch of glass on it. There it is. Turn that back on. That's why I'm worried about picking all this stuff up first. Then I was gonna go up and get the rest of it up at the store. Yeah, I know they added a second one with the precision farming, so it has the 3-point on it. But like, this is me, I'm trying to accelerate as fast as possible, and it'll get to about 14, 15, and then you see how it just hitched. We going, and then like it acts like the brake's getting hit. But if you set the cruise control, it'll slowly start to get up to 30 miles an hour, but won't quite get there. And I don't know if it's the Gator being underpowered or this XUV being underpowered for the weight or what the case is. Goodbye, Mr. Butt. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it. And it's not giving any errors when it's doing that. It just doesn't like to drive. Sorry, Fummins, you can get the next one if you want. I've thought about doing that too, but this came out with the 3-point on it. And I'll just set this thing to go about the same speed as that. I'll give that a try. Looks kind of cool anyway. I always kind of like this style of Gator. It'd be nice if they had the different category of rear links instead of just the ones they've got here. Yeah, old style versus new style. Sometimes I like the old stuff a lot better. Did it? It did fill that gravel truck up. Didn't even notice. How's it going, Oppies? Yeah, it does. Fern Dog. The new ones do look a lot like, in my opinion, side by sides more than they do the little utility pieces. I'm doing okay. Ugh. Just woke up from a small nap, as I was up way too late with Dave and Floyd, working on a new version of PV Tools, doing some debugging work. I should have another dump truck around here somewhere. Aha! I thought so. I did have another dump truck. Yeah, the mods by 5.9 ones are pretty nice. And I'll be honest, that style of truck, I played a lot of SnowRunner on console, and one of my favorite vehicles in that became the Cat truck, Caterpillar truck, because it had like the best ability to get anywhere as far as I had been in the game. And now that I can have a Caterpillar truck on here, whoa. Yeah, I wish they were more prevalent, but from what I understand, they didn't stay in production very long. At least not down here in the States. Yeah, well, to that I will say, show me a truck, a decent dump truck, or 18 wheeler, or any of those that doesn't cost a pretty penny when nicely equipped. I remember one of my jobs, I used to help with DOT. Uh, I was doing DOT, what's the word I'm thinking of? Compliance at one of my other jobs, helping maintain the trucks, the driver records, and all of that stuff. And uh, I would often get involved with the bidding of new trucks for the company. And yeah, even just a little, you know, straight job truck with a 20-foot box on it got crazy, crazy expensive by the time I got done working with them, and that was a few years ago. When I had first gotten involved with that position, I remember bidding for some of those trucks, and they were in the $60,000 range. You'd get a decent setup, and then by the time I was done, within a few years, it was 80,000 plus at least. And that just happened over the span of a couple of years. It's crazy. And then the 18 wheelers, we'd always do a tandem, didn't have any sleepers, and even those were getting, for the newer trucks, $150,000, $160,000. One point we did have to replace the sleeper truck, but it kept getting pushed off because it wasn't used very often anymore. There were only a few runs that would require the sleeper, and more often than not, the company would just pay to put the driver up for the night, someplace along the run. And yeah, it was pretty crazy to sit back and look at it and go, okay, that sleeper is 35 grand more than any other truck. Well, this should finish off the gravel piles, I think. Unless I still had a couple left over in the middle. Yep, still have some gravel piles. These two. Still have a gypsum pile over here. Oh yeah, the super sleepers. Oh, beautiful trucks, but Yeah, they get expensive in a hurry. They do get expensive. Let me get, there should be a truck over here waiting on me. Get this one headed back first. Get on your merry way. Nope, not the right truck. There it is. Where are you going? That way, silly truck. It took me a little bit to figure it out. I don't do a lot of the other stuff that like X-Man and Boomhauer do. For me, it's more about getting vehicles around the map so I don't have to babysit them constantly. It allows me to be a lot more productive getting stuff done. And that's all I'm really after. Okay, come on, pick up the matchsticks. I haven't even turned on super strength yet. Look at that fancy stuff. Yep. Definitely a game of pickup sticks. But I blew up 3, 5, like 11 or 12 buildings, so guess it's all my own fault. It's my own fault. Nobody else to blame but me. Is it full yet? I don't know. Let's find out in a minute. Nope, not quite. That should do it. Yep. I should see how the concrete factory is doing. That's the one I should check on. Pievs. Only 18,000. I'm gonna be putting a couple of different things down here. Probably I gotta do some landscaping over here, but I'm gonna put most of the factories that are placeable down here. Dole, Del Monte, Kraft, the vodka factory possibly, as well as let's see, it was the vodka factory I want to put down there. Oh, I got the roasted nut to place now too. Forgot to turn that one on the other day. I need American vegetable oil, Chocolate Factory, Del Monte, Dole, Kraft, pastry, coffee, vodka. I think that's all the factories I've got to place down there. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try and get all of those down there. Hopefully. I hope Dave fixes these when he gets into blowing up more buildings. Because not going in when... because triggers and stuff, it's kind of a bit annoying. Or at least maybe hopefully puts them on the trailer a little bit better. Oh, 13. I'll drop these off over at the board factory. About here, I think. Yeah, that's why I'm just using this one. It'll load up all of it at once and then... Oh, almost killed myself. Look at that. At least this way, if I'm picking things up, I can get upwards of 32 in there at the same time. Do you want to go in? Are you going to be difficult? Fine. Be that way. Goodbye. Not that worried about 200 liters of boards. I've got enough of them. It is a very nice trick. I appreciate you pointing that out yesterday. See, even as many hundreds of hours as I have into the game, I'm still learning new stuff. Do-do-do-do. I think I'll go to about 1,700 hours, then I'll sleep through the night. I would not be surprised if he was the one to have figured out something like that. Especially as much as he does with video making and his storylines. Quite a bit behind on his survival roleplay, but I'll get caught up at some point. Yep. I know. I know. Me personally, I couldn't play that realistically. I mean, the realism part's nice, but at the same time, it's a video game. If I wanted that level of realistic farming, I'd go become a farmer. How's it going, Wolfie? How you doing today? I'm doing alright. I had to come home and take a small nap for a couple of hours. Hoping my headache starts to go away here a little bit. But I was up way too late, so it's my own fault. Yeah, I was up until about 1:30 this morning helping Floyd and Dave debug the PV tools. Figured out a couple of pretty big things. And then I had to get up about 5:30 about 6 o'clock this morning with my son to get him ready for school. So no sleep. Not that one. I don't want that. I want the truck. Thank you. I gotta move that auto drive route apparently. That's what I get for plowing out all my fields. That's what control. No. Control places a new one. Oh yeah. That's right, you just gotta grab it with the left mouse. Do 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 do. That's better. That's a little better. Straighten that out some. I have so many of those auto drive pins I've got to remove though. My penchant for combining fields. Took me forever to do all the ones over by Johnson. Come on. Pick up the last little bit of gravel, please. Do. Oh, so close. Oh, what? Couple piles over here, maybe? Yep. This should take care of the last of the gravel, hopefully. This truck. And then I'll have to bring one, probably two more down for all the gypsum piles. But I'm beginning to wonder. Truck's filling up quick. It is filling up quickly. Bring that over there. There's all these boards and steel beams. Jeez, Fummins, where you been? Wolfie's been here for like 20 minutes. Slacking at work again? Ooh. These curbs, Dave. Unload that up at the quarry. Yeah. Figuring out what you're doing today / tonight. You working late tonight, Fummins? There's still glass over here, I wonder. Still gravel. Apparently I missed a little bit. They never sent you out, so now they're gonna make you work an overnight. That. Well, there's a storm coming, so I can kind of understand it. It still seems a little silly to me, but oh well. I'll tell you, it was a long time ago, but I almost kind of miss back when I was 18, 19. I used to work for a flagging company where I'd get sent out to work with the road crews and stuff like that to, uh, you know, hold the fancy little slow stop sign. And one of my favorite groups to work with used to be one of the local branches of the power company, because there was this big job they were doing. Do I have the Alcoa one in here yet? No, I don't. There's a big job going on, and it was working in this subdivision that hadn't even been built yet. So this crew would go in there every day for building, wiring in all of these units for this big huge subdivision going in of apartment complexes. And I would have to sit there on a dead end road blocked off to construction only traffic and make sure that the crew was safe by holding the stop sign. Even they didn't know why they kept requesting somebody to come out and flag for them, because it was a dead end road. But I sat there for every day for like a month and a half in the middle of the summer, and I would basically lay on the hood of my car and not do anything for the shift, making my whopping $7.50 an hour. Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of, this is gonna end badly. Yep. This truck has to go. But, yeah. I even approached my boss and their boss at one point, because I kind of felt bad being like, these guys aren't doing anything that requires a flagger, right? They kept me doing it anyway. And then there was a phone crew company or a phone company crew. They were doing a whole long stretch of one of the routes, the highway routes. They had to move a bunch of poles and run a whole bunch of fiber and everything else years ago. Or it wasn't fiber, but new cable and phone lines and everything. Yeah. But Bodine back then, there wasn't even a little flip phone with a, snake game on it. It was before that. You're talking that was 20 years ago. The internet wasn't like it is now. But yeah, that crew would stop every morning for breakfast. Half the time buy me breakfast. And they would pay me from the time we left their shop till the time we would have gotten back from their shop. I didn't have a car phone. I just had a really old cell phone. But yeah, they'd pay me to basically eat breakfast in the morning and sit half the time in my car because we were on a road beside the highway doing a lot of the work. So I wasn't even having to get up and do anything. Let's see. Are you gonna work? B. Why? Hey, look at that. I have my first of the glass going in. Got you silly little buggers. Look at that. I've got glass. Haha. This probably won't go over well, but yeah, didn't think so. I have to bring a trailer over at some point. I'll push pallets around with a truck like that. Wee. Don't want to miss my turn onto the bridge. Like yesterday. The greenhouses. I still gotta come over and put water and fertilizer and all that stuff into the new one I put down yesterday. Fine, I didn't want to go through town. Be that way. Zoom zoom. Okay, somewhere over here there's a whole bunch of glass sheets. I'll grab them on my way by. Or not. How many more are here? Yeah, that's a whole lot of glass. I will continue in the morning. Not that. That. There we go. That means 16 hours. Are all the animals good for night? They are good for night. Yeah, but at least the glass from the glass factory comes on nice, neat pallets. And the season's lag will be horrible. While that's happening, it is a new day. I need to deal with the animals. So let's start there. The pooper scooper truck. The feeding system is these here. They're the GEA silos, the cow silos. They actually will automatically make, you see it right there in the back, it will automatically mix TMR and feed it to the cows. So what's happening is I've got this over here set to 46,000 liters 4 times a day, which is a little bit more than they actually use currently. So when that's going off, it's telling me that it's set to take in or put out too much for them. The capacity of it is too large for that particular feeding round. It usually goes off because I do have it set a little bit too high. But I'd rather make sure they keep topped off instead of having to come up here and top them off myself. It can be pretty bad, depending on what you got going on. Me, I tend to try and stick around the outskirts of the busy areas when I can. Thank you for that follow, D. Colleen. How are you doing today? There is a version that they put out that will feed and go into any pen. But as far as Dave's animal pens, I don't know. Simply because he changed a lot of the animal food requirements. And I haven't tried it. I know in this case it was it was a global company thing. See the GEA stall. They also have a Triolet stall. And then under there's the GEA feed mixer, the one for the Triolet. And there was also another one, I think. I don't know if I have it. But it would allow you to place it into any food trough and do an automatic feeding with it. Oh yes, also today there was a new RTK base stations put out for John Deere. So people are already starting to put out new stuff for the precision farming. They can be a little bit tricky to install. It's mostly a matter of lining them up. That's the tricky part of putting those things together. And the triolet, the one I didn't like about the triolet building is you didn't have very big room to get in to clean the silage or whatever that falls on the ground. There really wasn't a whole lot of room to clean it up. You had to use a very small piece of equipment to go in and do it. And then my one gripe about this style is the trigger box for setting up your feeding system is very large. You see, I'm already in the trigger box here, all the way over to here, still in that trigger box. So when it came to trying to set the water for the animal feed, for the animal extension, it was difficult to get it set. I also find that it creates a issue I keep meaning to go in and fix, where it's blocking part of the trigger is blocking part of the manure heap. But at some point I'll go into the i3D, fix all that myself, and just keep running it. In the meantime, I will continue to absorb massive piles of poop. I hope that trailer's not as empty as I thought it was. Lots of manure. A lot of cows. I wonder if there were more babies. There was more babies. You want to redo all your animal pens? Yeah, I was trying to find a good place to put them. Right now, most of them are dumped up by the farm, or Johnson Farm. The chickens, the sheep, goats. I don't have ducks yet. I don't have the canines. I don't know if I'm gonna get them. I will have to get the ducks, I guess, for the down feathers at some point. But I haven't found a good place for them yet. David originally given me the idea to put these down in the coal mine, so that's what I did. Turned out okay. I think it turned out okay. Fits the 3. Aw, it's full. You probably won't make it to the BGA on your own, but I'll give it a shot. Why not? I am in the coal mine, the big underground coal mine. Yep. I cleaned it all out, thankfully, before Dave increased the density of the material on the ground. And, decided to place all my cow barns down here. With 900 cows apiece in them. I think Dave's just finally getting ready to have this area free for use. He's just about done with cleaning it out. But he increased the density of the material on the ground before he got finished cleaning it out, so he had a lot more to move than I did. They made the first tunnel okay. Have to keep an eye on that one. I don't think he's gonna make it all the way. Oh. Oh, gotta come over and deal with the sheep, the goats, and the chickens, that's right. Chickens! Okay, not quite full yet. Yeah, it was a long tunnel. It took a long time to open that tunnel up. It's one of the longest on the map, actually. I remember I ended up, just to make it easier to deal with all of the coal rocks, was I put down one of the quarries, the quarry silos, outside of the thing, so that I could dump all the coal rocks into it and then truck them as regular coal back out of the area. Oh, of course. There, a world's strongest man. Water. Really? Looks like I need to get more goat and sheep food? Holy cow. Craziness. Oh, forgot. I got pigs too. I haven't had the pigs very long, so I keep forgetting about the pigs. I had forgotten about these ones. Yeah, it's part of the Animal Extensions mod. Animal Pen Extension is the name of it. It allows you to place the water valve, as well as any animal that would have milk. It allows you to place down a milk cell point. Are they full on food? They are full on food. But it gives you this placeable water spout that you can change the color on and things like that. There, pig should be fine now. What was I saying? Yes, goats. Goats will be a place to show you. Fine, be that way. Yeah, it's on the in-game mod hub. It's actually a really nice mod. It's very handy for dealing with the water. And then, like I said, I think I'm getting the seasons lag finally. It gives you the milk sales point that you can set up. In this case, goats are one of those animals that produces milk. So they were added to because their pen will collect milk. It automatically placed the silo in. It's one of the recent additions did that. Sheep and ducks for Aurora, yep. I've got the sheep. I don't have the ducks yet. I also have the goats, because you'll need cashmere for some of the products up there. And you'll need hemp for sacks, I believe, but I've got 3 million hemp. Not a problem, Wayne. Catch you in a bit. Oh, where was I? Okay, animals are tended to. Oh yes, my log jam. It's snowing at my house. Lovely. You already got the sacks for the concrete? Nice. I need to finish getting Aurora built. I need a little bit more concrete to finish building it. Haven't quite gotten that far yet. There we go. And you on down to field 81. Knowing me, I'm probably going to run out of inputs at Pievs or Crystal Steel. Too quick on the button. Nice. Yeah, I should have. Instead, I built Cargill right off the bat. And now I'm concrete poor. I've been building bridges. Oh good, I'll have enough to go over and finish getting that built then. Why is it not produced any barrier? Interesting. Did I shut that product line off? It is off. Well, that was silly. Why would I do something like that? Yeah, I need to get on that. I'm 40,000 concrete short, which I now have in the truck. So I'm going to head there immediately. But I've been working towards uh actually, as a matter of fact, now that should be completely finished. Copper by Design will probably be done, as well as CM Meat Market. I can probably just send you to Aurora and you'll make it there, no problem. Because you can't go more than 10 miles an hour. Big old slowpoke. Oh, look at that. CM Meat Market Award. I've Cargill done. And there's the Copper by Design Award. Woot woot. And then that bridge just needs concrete. I'll probably get that one done at some point here soon. So I'll be doing a lot of the stuff I need for Sugar Factory down here. I suppose I need to come up here and see what Copper by Design needs for inputs. Need input. Huh? Aha. Copper sheets, packaging, pallets, and power. Oh, the packaging might be an issue. Giant green building. Yeah, see, that was my goal too. Is I need to get electronics factory done now, and then Black Diamond. I'm out of aluminum and glass. Suppose I can bring some of that over. The aluminum sheets and glass over here. Factories you need in order for oil. You don't have to build it, but you'll need to get Alcoa running. To get Alcoa running for the copper and aluminum sheets, you'll need either this copper and bauxite mine or this copper and bauxite mine. Once you get that running, because at Alcoa, yes, it requires oil to run, but it does allow you to buy oil at a pretty hefty price, but at least allows you to get the factory running. After this, you'll need Copper by Design running. Copper by Design will allow you to produce a lot of the... I gotta come out down here and get the copper and aluminum sheets out. Copper by Design I was just at. After that, you'll be able to build Dell Electronics, which, if we come over and take a look, requires products from Copper by Design to build it. It requires... maybe it doesn't. It just requires the copper and the aluminum, but when you actually have it running... Dell Electronics. Once it's running, you'll need products from the... Yeah, so you'll need wire and casings and things like that from the Copper by Design. Not a problem, Fern Dog. I appreciate it. Once you get Dell Electronics done, you'll be able to do Black Diamond, which is a tricky one to find up here. There it is. You'll be able to do Black Diamond at that point. You don't have to build this one, but you need the motors from Dell Electronics to be able to produce the drill rigs. So you'll need the motors, steel, parts, wire, plate, steel plates and steel parts. And the steel plates and steel parts you need from Crystal Steel, which are made from the galena and lead production. If I recall, you'll drop the galena off. It'll produce the lead and the silver, which then get used in the parts, as well as packaging and pallets. Your plate takes packaging and pallets. And you'll need those steel parts and steel plate for the production as well. It's all kind of interconnected. Oh, that's gonna make a mess. You big dummy. Yep. Jumped the gun on that one. That's okay. I don't mind if it's messy. I can fix that. There. Aha. Really? Oh, come on. Out of the factory. Yeah, it is quite a process. I mean, I had originally at one point thought I was close, and then realized I'm nowhere near it. I have been digging around in the desert to find oil nodes and things like that, but it'll be a long while before I get to the point of actually building it. But with each new factory, I get closer and closer to needing more power. Yeah, that'll get those triggers cleaned out a little bit for now. Get out of here, bird. That silly concrete truck make it up here? It did. I put too much concrete in. Yay. Yep. Oh well. It will at least get the thing finished. Back to Pievs with you. Alright, over here to construction storage. Like so. Sort through the game of pickup sticks. Somehow, maybe. Any more steel? There is. There. Go drop these off, then I think I need to go move some steel and copper plates around. Or steel aluminum plates. Some glass. Get that packaging up and running. Because I'm gonna need all kinds of it. Do. Please go in the trigger. Pretty please. Yeah. I know X-Man took a break for a while because of hunting season 2. How are my pallet factories looking? Needing to be cleaned out. I am in desperate need of pallets, so... Oh, do. Medium-sized pallets. Ooh. Almost out of logs. Yeah, I know I can use regular, but they like to explode when I'm done with them. So I just find it a little bit easier to use the medium. They set back on the ground nicer. No, I said in this trigger, so you can go into the factory, please. What the heck's going on here? Behave. Stupid boards. Beginning to think my pallet factory might be a little too close to my field. That is the one thing I really need to make sure I get up get up on, is I need a lot of pallets in a lot of places. There's only like 8 million pallet excuse me. There's only like 8 million vineyards and orchards and everything else that need pallets now. I had honestly never even really gave much thought to pallets until all of a sudden I get all the orchards down and it's like, oh, they need how many pallets apiece? Holy cow. And now I'm seeing I need pallets everywhere else too. That right there is the only one I was ever putting pallets at before. Yeah, yeah, that might be something I look at doing, is placing down like just a 4-position sawmill for pallet factories. Maybe down over here or something in that little grassy area, or even in behind Crystal Steel. Pick up my mass. Good at making big messes. Hey. Yeah, I might do one on the backside of Crystal Steel. Just not sure where I'd want to put it. Either down at Crystal Steel or maybe there by the bog. Won't matter overly much to me because when it comes to trees, I just grind them up into wood chips. Mainly because I hate logging in this game. I used to enjoy logging. Phew, I need to find something to do with all that pipe. I used to be a pretty big fan of the logging because I thought it was cool, but I did so much of it on console that it really got on my nerves as far as uh, dealing with all the logs. They didn't have auto load trailers for console, so Hello?
Are you streaming?
I am streaming right now, X-Man.
Awesome.
How are you doing today, sir?
Not too bad. I am home.
That's always a good thing. Yeah, I got home a little early this morning and took a nap and got up, decided to do some streaming for a bit. So I'm just
Nice.
trying to load up all the factories that finished overnight.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yep. Aha! No! Hey,
Anyway,
almost got it. Almost saved it. Almost saved it. That's a bummer.
hey, Bodine.
These trailers are always so tippy-toppy. Yep, I flipped my log trailer more times than I can count, Bodine. It got to a point where I said I don't want to ever do logging again. And then got to this map and had to do logging again. There. Solve that. Yeah, it's tough though, because if you give it too much weight and low center of mass, it will be hard to pull. But the logs themselves at times are so heavy that they make the trailers really top heavy because of where the weight's located on it. Most stable way you've found doing them is having trailers with dollies and not hooked direct to the trailer with the trucks. Yeah, it can help, especially where the dolly won't necessarily flip your truck as quickly. Though it doesn't seem to help me any. Could just be this truck I have issues with, I don't know. I need to do more plowing. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It's a Floyd.
Yes, it is.
How you doing this afternoon, Floyd?
Good. I just woke up and it's 9 p.m. here.
Just woke up, yeah. I got home today and I took a bit of a nap so I could sleep
Yeah, it's
some.
probably I turned my day around.
I was up till about what, almost 2 a.m. with you and Dave working on PV Tools, so
Yeah.
You lucky you didn't. Did you go to work then, or what?
me? Yeah, I did a little bit of work today and then took a break cuz my knees and my back couldn't take it. One of the benefits of being self-employed, I can make my own hours.
Mm.
One of the benefits of being self-employed. Probably the only one. Oh, jeez.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Now, Floyd. I'm not that much in the Christmassy mood.
Okay.
A bunch of those are gonna miss, aren't they? Yes, they are. In the trigger, just a touch. There you go.
Oh, there you are. Couldn't find you.
Couldn't find me.
No, I couldn't find your stream.
Yeah, I kinda hide.
Yeah, I noticed.
Spawn all the copper sheets, all the aluminum sheets. Hopefully I have enough for a container load of these so I can bring it up to Copper by Design. And PMS. Why? Boop, boop, boop. I'm hoping I've got enough anyway. Yeah, no issues with the... Yeah, you barely use oil up here. Almost got it, X-Man.
I thought I did. I got it. I had it off, but
I caught the very end of it. Or very beginning of the sneeze. No worries. No worries. Oh, this side of the storage container. Well, I'll be able to get a thing of aluminum out, but not copper yet. As soon as it updates and moves everything over. Corning. In here somewhere. Too many things. Corning. Do. What else did I need at Copper by Design? Sheets, packaging, and pallets, huh? Don't think so. Just been working on cleaning up my mess from exploding all those buildings yesterday. I got my metal plus storage complete, so I'm trying to bring some aluminum and copper sheets around. But for some reason the copper produces a little bit slower than the aluminum. Yeah, I've gotten a little ways. I still have a lot of factories to build though. Might as well buy that spot. Ooh, icky. I gotta get it down here and soil sample these 2 fields because they're already planted. I have a feeling it's gonna kill my yield on those fields. I have a stinking suspicion. How long till you update? I don't have all day. There we go.
Have anyone heard from Dave today?
I have not. I got on about 1:30ish or so. Haven't seen him.
He'll be on later. He normally takes a day off and not get in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, just that I need his confirmations that we can launch the beta version of the PV tools today. Or not. But that has to wait then.
Almost made it. Try again. Maybe? Oh, come on. Sometimes hooking up these dollies can be a real pain in the butt. Got it. I do not play ATS. I've been interested in picking it up at some point, but I just haven't gotten around to picking it up yet. How's it going, JD fan?
Hey, JD.
I so want to time him out just to try to time him out for once, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm a nice guy. But hey, JD.
Oh. Oh. Trying to think. Gotta get to Copper by Design first, then to PM. Oh boy. I don't have the one bridge built yet that I need. That's no fun. I don't like that corner. Oh, that's right. I didn't manage to get copper sheets, so I just need to go straight to PMS. Aha!
By the way, random fact. Did you know that PewDiePie got DMCA'd by the owner of Celine Dion's music because he was trying to play one of her songs on a flute? But it wasn't even... you couldn't hear that it was what song it was, but he still got DMCA'd.
Huh.
And he tried to like complain about it and said no, but YouTube still says that it should be DMCA'd. That's
Wow.
weird.
Oh, I can imagine them cracking. I can understand them cracking down on some stuff, especially when somebody like a Celine Dion or, you know,
Yeah, but
a
it
big
would be
name
like
decides to complain.
But if you hear the clip, It's like if I tell you right now, I'm gonna try to sing Celine Dion, and I end up singing like this, like. And then they decide, no, you tried to sing Celine Dion, so that's why we're gonna take it down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it all depends on how recognizable it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Trust me on that one. It wasn't. Not even close. Not even as if he hasn't told what song it was, you would never ever be able to
To tell.
see,
Yeah.
to tell what song it was.
I mean, sometimes they do just look for an excuse too, so who knows?
Yeah, and the problem is that in that case it was all about money because they wanted the money because he gets so much money from a video on YouTube, and they want the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty. I think it's pretty stupid, to be honest.
Well, you know what'll end up happening is they'll demonetize him a couple of times. He'll get upset and find another platform and be like, "See ya."
Yeah, probably. Because to be honest, when you're that big that he is, I don't think he needs to do this, do the videos anymore. I think he does it because
Well, he probably does it
he
because he
want,
likes to do it.
yeah, but he doesn't need the money.
No, I mean, look at Ninja. He doesn't need the money either, but he still puts out, he still does videos
Yeah,
all
a
the
lot
time.
of content because
of
he
content.
wants to do it.
Yeah, he enjoys doing it. So if
Yeah.
they still enjoy doing it, then... Ooh, haha, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it.
That was a close one.
It was close. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
JD fan, I would do it, but since the stream is live, I can't do it because there is risk of the DMCA. I'm sorry, JD. You know how it goes, but I'm sorry. I would do it for you, of course, but I can't. Sorry.
I appreciate you using that excuse.
Of course, I will use
Come
that
on.
excuse.
Hey, behave,
And
stupid trailers.
that was a crash.
That one was. I jackknifed, but I'm blaming that on the snow. And I don't
You
have
can
the
blame
crash
it
counter.
whenever you want.
I don't have the crash counter.
You don't? We need to fix that.
Leave that trailer over there. While I wander around inside of the factory. Is this the unloading or is that the loading? This is the unloading. Okay. Thank you for that screamer there, Wolfie. I appreciate it.
Wolfie in the house.
Now what are you doing here? I don't remember you leaving you here. Okay. Be that way.
Wolfie always hiding.
How's it going, Tug? I found a truck. I'd forgotten about this truck.
By the way, Wolfie, since you're a bit of a VIP person in the PV community, I don't know, do you even play the game or you just watch it?
Oh, he plays as far as I've been able to determine.
Because in that case, you are more than welcome to be a beta tester for the PV tools as well, the new one, if you want to.
Oh, pallet of plastic. Yay!
I will send you a whisper on Discord both with the information.
There, that should get some production going on my packaging now. Just woke up, Tug? Yeah, I just woke up before stream too. I was napping. Yeah, that'll get some packaging rolling. Let's send you back over to Corning, why not? Can't calculate a path to get there from here. Do-do-do-do. Does anyone know why since last update trash bags are throwing errors, unable to load resources from PV assets textures? That sounds like something got messed up with your download if that's the case. Definitely from main. What are you trying to say there, JD? Can't get there from here. Yep. We are fond of that saying. You can't get there from here. It's kind of a New England thing.
My question is it only the trash bags that are throwing errors, or is there anything else that's throwing errors as well? Because in that case, the asset file isn't loading properly.
I haven't tried to use trash bags since the update. It's been a few days, but I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people saying they've been having different issues since the last update.
I'm gonna see.
What factory and what let me know so I can test it here.
He was just saying unable to load trash bags since the last update. You were up till 5 this morning playing, doing some farming there, Tug? Can't get the triple wide T40? Which site did you get the triple wide T40 from? I will send this back to... back down to field 81, I guess. Keep picking up my mess. Error you think to do with Wendy's? Dave knows about it. Well, if Dave's seen your log, he'll
We'll
for
take
sure
care of it.
tear into that and figure out what's going on. Let's see. Crystal steel. Trash since the last update. I know, I've got some trash here.
So what did you do to get the air with your trash bags?
Trash, no problems.
Are you seeing that thing? Do you want? What is that? Look in your chat. Just loaded the game. That is weird because I just loaded the game too, and I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have any issues from the trash. It pulled them up just fine a second ago. Let's drive on down and see if there's any issue loading them up.
I'm answering support tickets because I'm the best.
You do a ticket for
Really?
it?
Yeah, it was the most simple question ever. It was someone who wanted to know when update 18 comes on the website because he had some Mediafire problem, says that he has a bandwidth issue.
Oh, that's
That
because
could
he's
be.
downloading them all at once. You need to do them one at a time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
all at once download lasts maybe 2 days into the month.
Yeah. So you need to do it individually.
It could be a bad download up on one of the files. It's possible.
Yeah, it could be.
And then you're not sure what site you got it off of. The one I'm using, I think I got from Papa Smurf. I did have to do some changes to it, but my copy's pretty old. Yeah, see, I've got no issues with the trash bags. I would definitely say to do a new log and turn in a new log and see if it will help pinpoint anything. Because I'm not having any issues with the trash bags at all, so.
Nico, what's your name on the forum? In that case, I can delete the ticket if that's you. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna delete the ticket then so it isn't in the way. Thank you.
Oh, I wasted so much concrete up there at the Aurora. But it shall be finished soon. Okay, that's a different one.
Yeah, I see your ticket there about the trash bags.
Apparently, Cumby's got. Sorry about that, friend dog. I just noticed that it blocked your comment. Cumby's, Cumberland Farms. Yeah, the factories are starting to get a little much to keep up with myself. Just trying to get everything plugged in. Okay. We'll bring some more trash up to the old recycling plant.
I see some call stack, Lewis.
I think somebody was saying they were having some auto drive call stack Lewis, but I can't remember who it was last night.
No, this one is info menu.
Info menu? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, take out info menu and then your game will probably work great right now.
Yeah, until they update it. If you're using precision farming. Yeah, Dave did come up with a fix that's been working fine for me as well this morning, but not everybody has that fix right now. And it was Dave who released it, so... Oh, I've only
there
got
we go.
29 trash bags. So I'll park this here for now. Do. Yeah, I would try that first, especially when it comes to the...
No, I see what the issue is, but I don't know how to fix it.
What's it saying there?
It says error can't load resources, and it says the folder PV county assets, and there's a double slash before texture slash trash bag underscore diffuse.dds. So between PV county assets and textures, there's a double dash instead of a single dash. And why that's happening, I have no clue. That's something I guess I have to take up with Dave.
Yeah, that's weird, because it just worked fine for me, and I've got update 18. So that one is curious. Where's my other truck? I saw it driving around. Why'd you go way down there? Oh, I sent you to field 81. That's right. That's right. I sent you to field 81. Well, I can get around to finishing off those last few piles of gypsum at least. Oh, da-da-da-da. I missed a building. That building's gonna stay. I don't feel like cleaning up another mess right now.
I wonder if that can be a typo from Dave or it's something else going on.
It's just strange that certain people are getting it and others aren't.
I wonder if it's got to do with info thing because I'm not using it and I don't have any errors.
It can be something that, but then it should be, if it's info menu, it should be on more things than just the trash bags. Because it's just a picture for the trash bag, nothing else that gives the error. It's the trash bag normal, it's the trash bag specular, and it's the trash bag diffuse.
That's true. Wolfie just said, is it from a specific factory? Maybe it's one of the factories that got recently added that has the issue and not the majority of them.
That's weird. Like I said, I got everything that's come out.
Well, like the pastry factory and some of those that have just recently come out, if you've got those down.
As far as I can see, it must be the flour factory then. Because that's the thing that's loaded before the error.
Yeah, but what does it say? I mean, it could be Courseplay. Courseplay has a problem with the flour factory. Sometimes.
Let me screen share her with you and you can see the file.
Uh,
And I'm pretty sure it's the flower factory that's not loading the trash bag texture due to a double dash. So it can be a typo from Dave.
that's interesting.
Didn't
Because let me
Hey,
go look at my log once, because I actually have the flower
yeah,
factory.
go check that out.
as I say, I thought you had just finished building your flower factory not long
No, I
ago.
didn't have to build it, but I own
Oh
it.
well, yeah, own it, I should say, and everything else. I own mine, but I haven't put anything in it to get it running yet. So
You might have to reload your. Oh, the flower factory's in the game. I wonder if you got a bad download. Or something else is conflicting. I do not got. I have. That error is not here.
And you found the flower factory
Oh,
in the
yeah.
file?
Because I got a problem with Courseplay in the flower factory. I always find it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I did edit it a little bit. It's primarily I've increased its pickup for the sake of helping with the
Yeah,
mines.
the flower factory doesn't have trash. That's a good
Then I
point.
wonder what it's loading to. And the next question is it all trash bags or is it just in some place?
Don't know, of course.
No, there is more places where it doesn't load.
Power plants up, turned off everything
I
that's
wonder if
not
he's got a
doing.
bad assets file.
Yeah, I would try to re-download the asset file. Go check here. I found this as well. Common texture isn't loading due to double dash as well.
It's starting to sound more like it's an issue with the download. Something
Yeah,
happened
that
to it.
is weird with that double dash, but that's
I would try
like a
re-downloading
different.
the whole assets file, delete the old one, and then copy the new one in instead of trying to overwrite.
Yeah,
I would start with that: is delete your old assets file, download the new one, and then uh, try that, see what happens. And Tug, you said you had the power plants up, turned off everything that's not doing anything, turned on the sail part that is. That's what I did just to avoid them filling up. Um, PSENG, where are you? Because I've got 8 coal modules down here at PSENG, and all I did was I went in and I turned off everything that I'm not using. Like Black Diamond, I don't have running yet, so I turned it off altogether. Once I'm ready to fire it up, I'll turn on the output, just so that it... See, Copper by Design I turned on because I'm getting ready to start running it. PMS has, of course, been running. Um, and then I've got a lot of these other ones turned off because I haven't been using them at all, so... Like CM Meat Market I can probably shut off, just because I don't have any product in it yet for it to really run. I didn't have to use the i3D to make it wider, FS Fan. It was in the XML I was able to change the pickup.
Yeah, I would try to download the asset files again.
I
At
would
least.
show it, but my screen is locked to FS19 right now. But in the XML for the Frazee, Alright, it's under Frazee. Open archive, XML. Below the... Where is it? No, those are the i3D mappings. It's under the shovel, I believe. No, not the shovel. Where was it? Oh, it's right up in the very top of the XML under base. You get a size width and a length. I think those are the only things I ever tweaked to give it the wider pickup width. First error showed last week. Put a ticket straight in with Dave. He said he'd look into it and thinks it's Wendy's re-downloading assets. Yeah, I would definitely check with the re-downloaded assets because it sounds like something happened and there's an issue there. Where did my sound suddenly go? My desktop audio just went away. What happened there? What happened to my audio all of a sudden? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. We're just ignoring you.
Yeah.
Hello, hello?
Yeah, you're still there. Everybody hears you.
Alright, that is strange. I just lost my desktop audio. Right, quite that many. I got 2 coal stacks, 1. Yeah, but I can't hear you guys for some reason.
You can't hear us at
I
all?
tabbed out and lost my desktop audio.
Yeah, he can't hear us at all. Now you got me? Okay. Oh, that's
Oh,
weird.